Hello. Hey guys. My name is Tammy Dotson, and I am the daughter of Franklin Charles Dotson and Joan Blakely Dotson. And I am reaching out to y'all today and begging you to please help me get out of here, okay? I planned everything thoroughly throughout all my life, but see, I told all my dreams and secrets to my ex-partner, Jimmy Lynn Park. And he did this and used this against me and hindered in every kind of way to stop my dreams because he's selfish. And he does not want me to leave here. Although he kicks me out every day and calls me a whore, cunt, slut, and, and then he acts better and cries and acts like he's the better man. But only to get me back in to do the same thing. And this has been going on this time 6 years. So, hindering, in every kind of way. Like, I can't say that he put sand in my gas tank, but he told me he did. So, and the truck was running really bad, so we're not led to believe it, but then he denies it. Okay, I have been gang stalked. He says it's not behind that either, but I'm not a rocket scientist or anything, but all the signs are leading up to the king ring lord of all of this. So, and he agreed and admits that, dark magic was put upon me. Now, I didn't used to believe in that, but I've always been a true believer in Christ and God and Jesus, and I wouldn't have gone this far in life without him. So if you can pray for things to happen to people, and you can pray, and prayers are answered, and I do believe in prayers, then there is light and then there's dark. So yes, you can make bad things happen to good people, and he's behind that. A lot of bad things happened to me here in 6 years. My dream is to help the less fortunate and orphans. I'm an orphan of 4, and I don't normally ask for help. I worked hard for everything I got. Everything I achieved, I worked hard for it. Being an orphan, it's double hard because I didn't get a lot of schooling knowledge, because I had to stay awake at night because when my parents got killed, my grandmother got us, and she got Alzheimer's, and she started not being such a good grandma. So then my uncle got me, or us, and started sexually abusing us. And I got married young, and my children became my #1 priority in life. And family means everything to me. I just hope one day before I leave this world that I can meet a man that is honest, loyal, true, as I am. And that means not cheat, not lie, not steal, honor. Anyway, if this happens, it happens, and I'm not looking for that, but anyway, it would be great, but I'm giving up hope a little bit on that. But I have ADHD, so please forgive me. I work better when and I think better when my hands are moving. So, you ask me why I'm planting and gardening indoors. It's because my ex is very jealous, possessive, abusive. Daily, this happens on a daily basis. And his sister Michelle is behind this, and she's married to a man, John. Now, I am not a cheater, okay? When you make a commitment to somebody, that's a commitment. And I'm also not a home breaker either. And even if you have that impulse, don't act upon it, okay? They're married. They took a covenant, to death do us part. Not to still date and, you know what I mean. But anyway, let's get back to the point. I need to get out of here, okay? I worked hard for a truck, a trailer, and everything that was in it. I was going to Arkansas to pick up my niece, and we were going to Mobile, Alabama to start a new business. I didn't go steal and rob or any of this. I worked hard for this. But however, I got there too late, and she was brutally murdered, and I was stranded there for 7 months, and I didn't get to come home with my truck, my trailer, and all my merchandise that I worked hard for. I actually had to sit and watch it be stolen while others held me captive for days. And some law enforcement were involved in that too and did nothing. But anyway, I'm not trying to get killed today. So, anyway, I came back never to go back to Arkansas again. But my sister Beth called and, people, whenever my family and my children, regardless of what they're telling you, what you hear, this is me. This is the real me. And some people talk about others to make themselves look better. And I hate that my family has done that. But God forbid. And I keep praying for them, and I love them, and I forgive them. Okay? Guilty of loving too hard, too long, and not knowing when to get the hell away from danger, even when it's your own family. Learned my lesson well. It was a hard lesson to learn, but I learned it well. So, I was able to come back finally, and the vehicle there was vandalized. He admitted to that one too, that he purposely got. He has an anger problem and other issues, and he can't control his anger, and when he does things, he regrets them like a lot of other people in this world. That still does not help me of being able to do my life's purpose. My life's purpose is I was put here to, I guess, live this so I can preach it, and I guess that's the only way that you're really going to be able to help others if you lived it. And I lived it, loyalty, unfortunately, day after day after day, 57 years. So, I did get a job with UPS, was hired on. He intervened in my mail and emails, and I didn't show up at work because I had no knowledge to be there. Didn't find out till later. Lost that job. Okay, so we're on our way to Arkansas to get my sister, and my identity got stolen by Brittany Martin, and if he's behind this, I hope not. I hope to goodness he's not. But she made a mess of my life, and I'm not sure who else involved in it. It'll all come out. Everything that happens in the dark comes to light. Amen. And so she was able to get into my checking account and get my check, put me $400 in the hole. Okay, I reported this to the bank and to the police. Okay. Jimmy Winkler broke my phone. The police could not get in touch with me, so they dropped the case. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here with August with no money, and he didn't help whatsoever. I actually had to beg for my food that I purchased because he hid it from me. Starved. I'm a cigarette smoker, unfortunately. Had to beg for a cigarette. He threw it on the floor. There you go, fucking whore. Well, I had to, kneel down and get my cigarette. It's just wrong. So he took a bad situation I was going through and did not try to help whatsoever. Wasn't securing nothing like a boyfriend should be, right? And mind you, he never financially took care of me. Hell, he didn't financially take care of himself. His mother did. And what she didn't do, I did. Used me, abused me for many years. Just to love him? Sure, I love him. I'm not going to hate. I'm not going to turn and not going to be mean. I'm trying to get rid of this meanness out of this world. And teach people, especially orphans, don't give up. When you encounter people like this, don't give up. Don't let them win. Be a survivor. But learn a lesson from it. Don't ever do it again. And gosh darn, I sure have. And unfortunately, I have way too much forgiveness in my heart. And I don't know when to run. And maybe well enough to run. I think I can change them. They take people like me and walk on doormats. I'm treated like a doormat daily. Ordered around like a maid. Say like when my car was working, if it needed a jump because someone messed with it, I had to call my insurance company out here. When he had a vehicle, jumper cables and everything to help me, but he refused to keep me stranded like this. Under my thumb. That's what he did. And he's having like this for quite some time. Okay? So, when we're on our way to Arkansas to get my sister, I pulled the visor down, and here, lo and behold, comes my check that he held for me. Okay? I had to walk 18 miles to the Social Security office when he had means his truck outside could have taken me. But he got so much joy out of my pain that he couldn't help himself. Other families, members of mine have done the same. Like right now, one of my sons has a trailer of mine and will not give it up, and I'm sitting there trying to enclose it because my identity was stolen, theft, it impacted my credit score and everything else in my life. So I accepted all this, okay? And being robbed several times after I worked hard for this stuff. No one gave this to me. No one. I worked hard for this and everything in it. 3 vehicles now in 6 years. Okay? No, I'm sorry. 4 vehicles in 6 years. And my family members are responsible of a lot of this. That's what hurts the most. My children were my life, y'all. I was a mother. 1 month being 17. Okay? I did right by my children. Sometimes worked 2 jobs. Well, their father was out, so thought he could date and everything, being married. Well, I've forgiven him, and God bless his soul. He's hopefully in heaven now. But, my own children, that was heartbreaking. I mean, heart-wrenching. And my sisters. I mean, Bethy, she did her best. She's been there. She has, other than talking behind my back, I've got no complaint against my sister, Beth. She did not purposely go out of her way at any cost to destroy my life. The other one, I can't say so much for. I love you, Marsha, with all my heart, and I pray for you daily that you give up your evil ways. But until that day, please stay away from me. Anyway, she stole my identity also for 7 years. So my credit is a mess. I'm 57 years old, and all I ever wanted out of life was a family, a loyal partner, and my children to be good children. I know that all children make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. But, Lorelei, you're really out of line. And I'm not in competition with you, sweetie. I'm not. So stop telling that lie. But I was always close with my boys. Lorelei started at a young age trying to destroy me. Like 13. But anyway, I love her and I pray for her daily. She has extra prayers like Marsha. So, I got out of here. Beth and I left left in Lone Oak, Arkansas. I forgot to tell you. So the check drops in my lap, and I get to Arkansas, and I wouldn't go over in the woods to Pleasure Wayne, and so we got the next gas station, and he abandoned me right there, knowing that my niece was just murdered there 2.5 years prior, 2 years prior to this. Left me right there. Okay, still under investigation. That is not love. Not love at all. That's like the devil. He is the devil, and he everyone has free choices. Everyone can make, but to continue being and mock the devil. I mean, I can say, oh my God, one time I yelled at my sister Beth, and I still cry about it. And it just hurt my soul so badly that, it still upsets me. Because I'm a child of God. I'm held accountable, and so are you for your actions. Okay? But sometimes she's hard to deal with. And I understand she's a disease. Okay? And I love her so much. She's good. But what I'm trying to say is my mission in this world was to get the word out. Stop treating people like this. It's wrong and it hurts. And stop hurting. If you know someone's going through pain, don't enjoy their pain. If you do anything, ease their pain. What is happening to this world? Everything's medieval. Really, y'all, it's going to take all of us to turn it back around. None of my family wants to seem to help them. So, I trailer and I come back home and ask my children and my ex to help him close this trailer. so that my belongings don't get wet anymore. And if I had to, I could get inside of it and rest. I'm 57 years old. I can't sleep sitting up anymore. And my sister needed to rest, and nobody would help us. Anyway, I'm grateful for everybody on the road that helped us. We would not have made it without you. And from the bottom of my heart, y'all are angels. But there's are people out there that aren't such angels, and it hurt to have to beg when I worked hard and I had planned this trip to get away from him. So we didn't have to struggle. We didn't have to beg. But they made sure that we did all that. They made sure that. So I get back home with a second trailer that I bought. I didn't have the money to enclose it. So I asked my children to help me, and I told them what I wanted. I wanted to get back on the road and spread the word of God and bring some happiness in this world. And maybe people could reconsider how they think and look and talk to each other, because it's awful. An orphan has it hard. Harder than everybody. And everyone keeps treating and talking to them like orphans. A shame on you. At the end of the day, ask yourself, what could I have done to make this a better place to be? A better world to live in? If you got children, you might want to think about that. Okay? Because you're putting the wrong thoughts in their head. And if they see you being good and, making a world a better place for them to live in, they're going to remember that. As well as they can remember if you did the wrong thing. Now, I understand that the whole world is full of people that are beggars and just takers, and okay, we weren't, okay, and I don't understand how these people cannot work or don't choose not to work and out there begging and thinking the world owes you something. The world don't owe you a damn thing, okay? And you need to stop it and be ashamed of yourself and get off your ass and get a job or a hobby or something, okay? And what I wanted to do, many years now, but everyone has put an inch in my dream, is to help others. And I've been trying to buy some land on a river or a creek, some kind of better water, because it calms me down. And it's just something for your soul. Teach them how to fish. Teach them arts and crafts. I'm artistic, and I was blessed. God gave me that gift. I'm a survivor. I have survived near about everything. But I think the hardest thing I survived is my children not being the people that I expected them to be. Turned their back on me. Talked about me. And I believe he had to be part of that. Turning my children against me. So man, I know that there's good in there. Or I wouldn't have kept trying for so long. But I don't want this love to turn into hate. I don't want to hate anybody. I forgive them. I just want this madness to stop. I don't like people taking me for granted, walking on me like a doormat, taking my kindness for weakness. Because I'm far from a weak person. You understand me? I want law enforcement to do their jobs, not drop no cases because you're poor. I wouldn't be poor. I wouldn't be in this situation. I worked hard for my belongings, and people would leave them alone. They didn't want me to have my dream. Did everything to stop it. But I'm begging you today to stop your line of thinking, people. And there are good people out there. I know there is. And smiles are contagious. So smile on, brother. Okay? Also are frowns. And I know that people upset you daily. Gosh, I am. Who are we? I don't know how I'm still here. The abuse I put up with daily. Every day I wake up to. Whore, cunt, slut, all of it. And go to bed the same way. And still get up, cook for this man. And everything I can do possibly to show him that there's a better way to act in life. He ain't getting it. He's taking advantage of it. This is my walk through hell, and I want my walk through hell to be over with real soon. I have a 4.5 by 8 trailer, boat trailer. I need help to enclose it, and I've been working on my Jeep again, trying to get it road ready again, which did not ever at all break down one time on the road other than we ran out of gas. And blow out on my trailer. But that truck went from here to Savannah, Georgia, all the way to Alabama and Mississippi. They said it wasn't going to make it. They didn't want it to make it. It didn't give me any trouble at all. So what does that lead me to believe? Yes, my vehicle was tampered with. I need help getting out of here so I can serve my life purpose. If anyone out there can hear my cry and beg for help, I've never begged for help. I don't like it. I worked hard for what I got. I need help. Contact me. All things are possible. 2023 gmail.com. Love y'all. Peace out. And think about things before you open your mouth and say the wrong things. Once things are said, once you have done things, you can't take them back. The repercussions, okay, to everything that you do. So please reconsider your thoughts, your words. Maybe reach down and give somebody a hug. Shake their hand. Say, I love you, man. And say, I hate you. Which one's better? You make the decision. Thank you.